I've been considering creating my own content for a while, essentially since Rittenhouse had to defend himself. I have kept putting it off, but some events over the last few weeks have pushed me to take that leap. So, who am I? I am a Christian, a dad to three teenagers, a homeschool teacher. I've been married for nearly 20 years. I'm a retired Marine, a firearms instructor, a coach, a politically active conservative. I love to crack jokes, although my wife and I often disagree about what's funny. I believe in the Constitution and the rule of law. I have made a ton of mistakes in my life, so while I'm typically quick to forgive, I wholeheartedly believe in taking responsibility for your actions and accountability for your choices. I am twice the man I used to be, both literally and figuratively. While we may fundamentally disagree about everything, we both have our reasons for believing what we do. So as long as we are able to have a discussion, we may not be able to change each other's minds, but we can come to an understanding. I get a lot of comments about my channel name, some not understanding what it is and others not understanding how it is correct. It is Corporal USMC Retired, because that was my rank when I was medically retired out of the Marines. Do you mean medically discharged? No, I mean retired. When you are injured past a certain percentage, the government doesn't just cut you a check, but they retire you to give you access to certain benefits and programs. I enjoyed every second of my time in the Marines and would still be in if I had the chance, and they weren't trying to ruin it with social experiments. However, being injured has allowed me to spend just about all day, every day with my kids, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. On most days. I do have three teenagers after all. Most of the people subscribed to me have come here for the Fox News clips I used to post. I was never going to be monetized for them, but I enjoyed doing it. But when Mark Stein's website started linking to my videos, Fox started copyright claiming them, even though there were much larger channels posting longer videos. There weren't any breaking them down by segment, so I guess that made my 1,000 subscribers a threat. I have posted a couple of videos since I stopped doing that, but now I'm going to start posting my own content regularly. While I would greatly appreciate my current subscribers giving me a chance to keep your subscription, you did not come here for my perspective, so it won't hurt my feelings if you decide that this isn't the type of channel you want to watch. Although, if you enjoyed the other videos, I'm sure our perspectives would line up on a lot of things. The types of videos I'm going to post are what I'm interested in. We have political discussions, break down police interactions, watch interesting court cases, talk about threats to our rights and liberty, review books by chapter, and just about anything else that I have an opinion on. Essentially, this will be a front porch for people of all backgrounds to discuss ideas, beliefs, and theories of whatever we want to talk about. My family shares in most of my hobbies and beliefs, but gets tired of having those discussions, so I'm going to bring them to you. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. The whole point is being able to have a discussion about it. If you want to contact me and have a live discussion, I'll post my email in the description. If there's a topic you want me to address, send me an email. I will try to respond to everyone, but please remember that I am a dad first. I am very active in my community, and there are only so many hours in the day. It doesn't help that when people need something, I am often the first person that they call. Don't get me wrong, I deeply enjoy it, but it also takes up a lot of my time. Then there's a shooting team that I coach that has a spring and fall season. But if I'm this short on time, why in the world would I start a channel? Because I would be having these discussions anyway, and my wife would much rather me do it here than bother her with everything I like to talk about. My wife and I often have deep discussions about a lot of things, but when it comes to politics, the Constitution, firearms, laws, stuff like this, she often, how do I put this? Right before a shark bites, its eyes roll over. My wife gets the same look in her eyes when I bring up certain subjects, and her attention goes to the 100 other things that she needs to be doing. Then there are other people's viewpoints that get her so frustrated, she throws her hands up, walks away, claiming she can't do stupid today. Although I assure you that she has never said that about my opinions. Not to mention that the calls from mom, dad, and the dogs barking that interrupt us, and you can almost set your watch to. The moment we get into a good discussion, here comes one of our kids with an urgent matter. It's usually my son with a stupid video he wants to see. I mean, I have great kids, but if I have to watch one more Instagram video about a kid making a dumb comment that I don't get in a weird voice, for some reason my kids find hilarious, I may lose it. Anyway, there are two videos I'm chomping at the bit to make. One is about a stolen bag in a house when a crazy girl comes up and starts spouting nonsense with her YouTube law degree. So I'm going to pit my internet law degree against hers and address some of the woeful misunderstandings happening down the comment section. The other is about a restaurant shooting in Houston that way too many people are getting the doctrine of self-defense wrong, and address all the crazy comments down in the comments section. Then we may start a chapter-by-chapter breakdown of what used to be a fictional book, but now seems to be a handbook for our government, 1984. It has been a while since I have read it, and my memory is terrible, so it will almost be like reading it for the first time. Again. I hope y'all will give my channel a chance. Alright, smash that like button. I'm kidding, you will never hear me say that again. But I do want you to give me some ideas on videos to make. Tell me how I can do better, but most of all, just come hang out and have an open discussion. I fully believe in free speech, so while I may challenge your comments, I will never delete them. See you soon.